weekly roundup. Division 6 time, it's finals time. I'm Wayne Knowles, brought to you from the Portland Hotel with the one and only, the producer, lovely Luke Hosie. How are you, Luke?
Knowlesy, how are you?
Good, mate.
Welcome to our listeners and watchers.
Yeah, it's like I said, finals time's around, mate. It's here. There's been some shock results. There's been some results that have, gone as per everyone thought they would. But you've got to love finals footy.
And we're up around 150,000 views now on YouTube.
So look at us go, hey? So make sure you tune in, week out. We always try to bring you the best that we can from the number one media team in the amateur league. That's us, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So we'd like to hope so.
We certainly would, wouldn't we? You put a lot of work and effort into it, Luke, and it's greatly appreciated. So anyway, the first game, we'll get straight into it, and this one was a little bit of a shock. It was Fitzroy 9-7-61 defeating West Croydon 8-7-55.
Close all day too.
Close all day, yep. One kick in it. West Croydon were touted as, flag favourites most of the year.
Recruited heavily.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Fitzroy lads went across there, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, yeah. So, it's certainly a little bit of a shock to me, I suppose, but Mad Monday for West Croydon today, it's all over, mate. So
there would have been a little bit of feeling in it, I would have thought, with
I got told there was a little bit of feeling in it. It always is against them two sides, and they're all very close to each other.
And when a group of players leave, and that was always a little bit there. So nothing too much, but a little bit of feeling. So well done to Fitzroy though.
Yeah, and continue to move forward, especially at FAWK Reserve too.
The West Croydon boys, they'd be on the giggle juice at the moment, mate.
I'd say they would be.
They would be thinking about it.
So anyway, for Fitzroy, we had Miller kicking 4, Lane with 2, Prokopek, Lindsay and Jenkins all kicking singles, with Cox, the great man Mark Cox, Best, McKinnon, Miller, Cartneri and Hannaford. For the Hawks, they're Hose.
Yeah, Big Benny Stokes kicked 4.
Yep.
Ryan Foley 2, Beattie with 1 and Halls with 1. Jacob Sumner was best player. Walsh, Simons, Big Benny Stokes and Curtis.
James Curtis.
Ran out the better players. Big Benny there, so big machine. Doesn't like running, Benny, but he can play a bit. Got some good skills, but running's not in his vocabulary.
Not his forte, so to speak. So moving on though to the next game, and there was a little bit in this one too. I reckon I've been told there's. She was a fairly ding-dong clash. So
I've seen some stuff on Facebook.
Anyway, we'll leave that for the powers to be. That's not up to us to comment on, but no doubt there'll be some work being done behind the scenes right now about it.
If you're a club and you've got an issue, take it to the league.
Yeah. Good advice, Luke.
I would have thought so.
Good advice. Anyway, the score was Salisbury West 9-8-62, defeating the Tossers Trinity 8-5-53. So, it's a bit to play out with that. We'll just leave it. Anyway, for Salisbury West, Luke.
For Salisbury West, Clark kicked 3, McIntyre 2, Freeman, Jenkins, Marichardon, Lynch. Better players, Clark, Dow, Williams, Courier and Jones.
For Trinity, we had Barker kicking 3, Gibson with 2, Peters and Cotter with 1, with Wood, Gibson, Barker and Cotter in the best. So anyway, let's just move on. Let's see what plans out over the next few days. But
who knows what will happen on it? It's not for us to tell.
Not for us to say.
We aren't a tribunal. We can discuss what we think and why it's happened and things like that. But
that's why we're here.
We aren't a tribunal, so we're not saying anyone's guilty or innocent.
No.
So, yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on to this week's games, and the first semi-final out of Trinity College is Trinity taking on Fitzroy.
That will be a big game, and that's at the college.
It's at the college.
Long way for Fitzroy to go.
Yep.
You would think that Trinity have a fair bit to play for.
I was going to say, the Tossers will come out firing, I reckon they're going to get this one.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, Fitzroy, they did hard making it into 5th spot. You know, they had to battle hard the latter half of the year. Maybe just
take its toll a little bit.
Last week was obviously a tough game too. It was close all day. They might think that, oh, your job's done beating West Croydon, but they've got a bigger job this week.
It's always hard to get out to Trinity and win.
Never been there, but
Yep.
you know, I know it's a long way, and I've heard about the.
It is a long way. I've got to go and pick my daughter up there every second weekend.
Okay, aren't the club rooms a long way from the ground or something?
I think they've got new rooms up there. I haven't been there for, geez, the last time I was there 2012. There you go, mate. So,
I'll take Trinity just the sheer fact that it's at home, and I think Fitzroy have had a hard road the back half of the year, and
Yep.
maybe they might think, like last week, getting over last week.
yeah, Trinity for me.
Yep.
The second semi-final, mate, just up the road here at Eric's Hutton Oval. It's the mighty Rosewater taking on Salisbury West.
Rosewater did nothing wrong until round 18 today, and I'm not sure that Wayne Marnie would have worried too much about losing one.
No, would have given them the kick in the pants that they needed, the boys, I think, and I think they're going to come out and dominate this one.
I think Rosewater will win
and find themselves going to Div 5.
Yeah,
Back into Div 5. Straight down, straight back up, which is probably what Rosewater were looking for, and it's good for the club. So,
well, Wayne's gone there and done a really good job.
Yep.
Obviously, 17 and 1 at the end of the minor round.
Yep.
That was in round 18, their only loss. That was the Trinity. So well done to Wayne, and they cleared a lot of the older blokes out, got playing a lot of kids and that.
Yep.
So, yeah, well done to Rosewater. So, they've been really good all year, so well done to the doggies over there.
Rosewater for me as well. So anyway, that's Division 6 done. Good luck to all sides playing in finals this week. We'll see you all again next week.
Yeah, good luck.
Bye.